One of the major things that I think most people forget about having the experience of doing something unique is the opportunity to network. And if we don't realize the opportunity to network, we're going to miss, obviously, some information. And obviously that also comes with your intentions for life. But if indeed your intention is to go ahead and do bigger things, to go ahead and expand your horizons, perhaps your worth, situations that come up in the future, then it is all the more important to realize that every single person that may be sitting in a first class seat that you got upgraded to, or a cool trip that you're capable of being part of, that every single one of those people might very well present you with something that you didn't have access to prior. So I would really encourage anyone that's watching this video to think about the importance of people in life, the importance of knowing someone that knows something that you don't, and making the very most out of getting to know that person, out of getting to know what they do, who they are, the people that they've met, the realities. Oh, look at this little guy. What's up, little guy? You see that guy? Little lizard. Jumping lizards. But really just the importance of actually being able to dig into someone's life story, see how perhaps you can help them and they can help you. I think when we start looking at the world that way, it becomes a lot smaller and a lot more exciting to get those cool events, because not only do we get the experience of that cool event, but we also potentially have a connection for the rest of our lives. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, okay, say I get that person's number, say we hit it off, we have a good time together, how do I follow up? And so creating a system in which that person, whenever they give you the phone number and email, that you can set up a meeting, that turnaround is essential. Even if it's not going to pan out to be an immediate opportunity or immediate investment or something, I think it's very important just to start that communication, to start that trust. Progress moves at the speed of trust. And without going out of our way to build that trust with our friends, with those new people, we're not going to be able to leverage that, because over time, you'll forget the conversation that you had with that person. That person's always going to have different things going on, depending on if they have more opportunities available than you do. And so it becomes all the more important to follow up. A lot of these bigger companies, the way that they make most of their connections, their funds, is follow-up. Is because if you think about it, right, if you ever got an advertisement for something, masterclass, or I don't know, a cool trip or a networking group or whatever, and you've signed up for the email and they don't send you anything for months, you'll forget about them. And so that's why it becomes so important for us as entrepreneurs or as people that just want to be more connected in life to follow up, to at least send a text message, say, hey, it was nice to meet you, and remind us of who they are, because we'll have to reiterate perhaps some sort of connection, but also to them who we are. And really, I mean, for me, at least these days, my opportunities are not to the point where they're exploding all over the place, right? Like I have enough time to set up opportunities. And until someone gets to the point where they don't have enough time to even do the meetings, I think it's super important to keep accelerating, to get to that point, and then to say, okay, now I have some decisions to make. And I think a lot of us are just looking for decisions to make. And I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs that have in quotations made it in their life say that, now I have to say no a lot more. And I'm not saying, go and make connections with random people that just want to have fun in life and, waste their money in kind of a hedonistic way. But I'm saying when you nail down someone that has accomplished things and still has big goals, or goals in general that may align with yours, that it is incredibly beneficial to think about how to perhaps leverage their network or leverage their ability, their skill set to make your life a lot easier. So I'm here in Puerto Rico right now. with a bunch of my dental buddies from school because of a bachelor party. And, you know, we rented out this Airbnb for a couple of days. And the immediate thing that would come to a lot of people's minds when they're this age is, okay, let's just have lots of fun and let's enjoy the little time we have together. And that is a must. That is a must, is to enjoy the little time that you have with your homies, the little time that you have with people that you love. But also, in my opinion, the must is live life with intention, you know, without having that larger goal that connects everything together. I feel like a lot of us are lost. A lot of us fall into stages of depression when we're spending a lot of time alone, or when we're on these trips, we're thinking, hey, like, you know, what am I doing out here when you do enough of these things? So it's just a message that I think a lot of people could benefit from is, you know, talk to people. Really try to get outside of your comfort zone. Say hello. Say hey, this is what I'm working on. What are you working on? And a lot of the coaches in general that talk about likability and the ability to talk to people say that it's a lot more important to make the other person feel like, you know, you're curious about their life. Because as soon as you start asking the questions of like, hey, you know, what do you like doing for fun? And what do you do for work? And, you know, do you enjoy that stuff? And you'll get the feeling immediately as to whether or not someone actually enjoys their life, their job, just by asking those little questions. And in my opinion, the people that I love to network with are the people that feel like sunshine. And the people that feel like sunshine are often the ones that are leveraging almost everything they can in life to go and achieve that bigger goal. So be one of those people. And thus you will get those people that feel like sunshine gravitating towards you. Why not? That's what I say. Why not? There's a lot of reasons for not pursuing something if we don't know that variables that may be completely disconnected can actually paint a beautiful picture, a beautiful life. So hopefully this message finds you well, and hopefully as the summer months take off and you have some time perhaps to go on a vacation, the luxury of going on vacation, or the luxury of going on a business trip somewhere, or the luxury of perhaps your company investing in you to go and learn something. You know, go and shake those hands, get those numbers, and follow up, because I promise you, my friend, you're gonna forget. If you don't follow up, you're gonna forget. And a long time ago, I was talking to someone that works in a fairly large company in the Netherlands, and he was saying, he said he wakes up really early and comes to the office an hour early before work to ping pong the emails back and forth, right? And in a bureaucratic sense, kind of in government and whatnot, it can be a little overwhelming at times to follow up because nothing really moves forward. But when you're in an entrepreneurial role and when you're not working for the same company, then those emails tend to bridge a lot of connections that perhaps the CEOs of those companies, the leaders of those people are looking for. Whereas the employee may not have the breadth of vision to utilize that connection. So always try your very best to make those connections. But now I have to go and talk to the homies. So actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care of yourself. If you have a second, check out this video. Smash that like button if you got anything out of it. Peace.